Welcome back to the Midnight Who Show, and DC has a brand new animated movie, Catwoman Hunted. Now, I thought this was a pretty okay movie. I was actually pretty entertained by it. This movie has some really good action scenes in it, and I thought the story was the main problem of it. I think it was a little bit weaker than I would have, liked, but it was still okay. Come on, there's some worse DC anime movies out there compared to this one. This one is not even close to that. Now, I can say, I actually ended up really liking this anime style that they went for in this film. I thought the character designs were really good. You can definitely tell that they're, inspired by DC Comics characters. They look just like them. And I will say, it allowed for some really good animation. Seriously, there's one scene toward the end that was so good. I quite liked it, and I was really impressed by it. Highlight of this film was the phenomenal voice acting. I thought it was really good. Especially I liked the voice of Catwoman and Batwoman. Those were definitely a highlight for me. Speaking of Catwoman and Batwoman, I like that little different Bat team-up than we're all used to. And they have a really funny dynamic, and I really enjoyed it. Also, this film is filled with villains. There's a lot of them. And sometimes, yes, you can feel villain overload and so many of them. But I will say I quite like, of course, the villain at the end, which was really cool to see. I think the animation in that fight scene was amazing, and that was probably my favorite fight scene in this entire film. Really like Black Mask and Tobias Whale. Those are always cool characters to see. And there's a lot of other villains. We saw Cheshire and a few others. So really cool villains added to this film. I'll also say, the opening to this film, where Catwoman is trying to steal this, diamond, was a great scene. And we really understand toward the end of the film why she did that. And she has a really motive of why she did it. But that's what you would expect from a Catwoman film, her sneaking into a place and trying to sneak past everything and basically steal something. That's Catwoman, and I liked how they used her cat. That was a great addition. Cat had a lot of great character, a lot of great scenes with that cat in this. But yeah, overall, Catwoman Hunted, I thought was a pretty okay film. It definitely kept me entertained for the 80 minutes. I thought the animation was really good. It had some good voice acting, and it was a lot of action scenes that probably did get a little bit too much with all the villains, but it didn't take away that this was kind of entertaining for 80 minutes. But I will say, I think this is my least favorite cover that they've ever done for one of these DC animated movies. Which is not one of my favorites. It just looks like they took all the main, just 3 of the characters in this film and put them all in there. Not my favorite. But yeah. Oh, and they go after, I should mention, the main villain group is Leviathan, who is now basically hunting Catwoman. I probably should have mentioned that at the beginning. And I didn't. If you've seen Catwoman Hunted, let me know your thoughts on this film in the comments below. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, everyone.